Who was offering him? Well, let's watch.
Hi, Hannah, Michelle, Christopher.
Hello.
Hi, Naomi. Okay, good. Let's see if Gabriel, Alex, or Stephen join us in 1 minute or two, and we will continue. But if anyone has any particular questions, then feel free to ask, and we will wait for them anyway. So, okay, great. So, I don't know,
Hannah was first.
Michelle, hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Hannah was first, so I can go next.
Sure. No, please go ahead.
Oh, didn't you have one first, Hannah? Did you want to ask first or?
Oh,
you're
Hannah,
right?
raise your hand. Okay, sorry, Hannah, please go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if my question is very easily answered, but here's the deal. I duplicated the course because we're going to change just some minor stuff on it and offer it to a different audience. But considering the trouble I ran into with tags in the last time I copied a course, I just want to have an understanding what issues I may be running into and what I may have to change to make that second copy of the course work.
Okay, so we can take a look at the tags to see if they are the same or they changed. And that way we will define if you need to do some major changes in the tags or if everything's fine and you will be able to run both smoothly. So can you please share your screen?
Oh, I wasn't quite prepared to do that.
Don't worry. I will share my screen and I will create a duplicate of my course. So
Okay.
let me, okay, we'll share this one. Good. So I'm going to close this. And let's go to the admin page. Oh, Gabriel is here. That's great. Okay, so this is one of my courses. Let's take a quick look. So for example, for this one in the step number 3, and in the second training, in actions and points, I have this tag. EMC gave feedback 60, 22, 57. Okay. That's good. What happens if I duplicate this course? Okay, this is my copy. And if you go to the, again, training 2, actions and points. Right, so it's the same tag.
It's the
So
same
that-
tag and okay.
Yeah. That means, I mean, it should be different. Let me go again to my example, just to quickly verify that. Yeah, it's the same tag. Okay, so maybe, Gabriel, maybe you can help me with this one. When someone duplicates their course, the tags remain the same. So how does that affect the way that she gives her course if the tags are the same and they should be different every time, right? Like all the tags should be different and have a different number in order for them to work. But if they are being duplicated, how does that affect one of her courses?
Sorry, Brenda, I just get into the meeting. I was busy with some tickets. Can you repeat the whole question?
Sure. So what's happening here is that we are creating a duplicated version of one of the courses, right?
Okay.
Yes.
What Hannah wants to know is how is this going to affect the way that she runs the duplicate version of the course if the tags are the same. So I replicated that. I created a copy of, or a duplicate version of one of my courses. And then I compared the tags and the tags are the same in the duplicated version than in the original version. So how, like, is that going to make it work differently because the tags are going to be the same? So does she need to change all the tags in the duplicated version, or?
And is there a way to mass delete the tags in a duplicated course? Maybe a similar question.
And it's
Oh.
there are some minor changes we're going to make in the course, not as far as the content goes, but it's how much personalized coaching people will get. So it's a scaled down version, but the content is the same.
Okay. The courses they can be different, but the tags and the students are the same. So in that case, it should be no issue with the system to provide the same functionality.
Okay. Okay, and I will have a different order form for that course because we will be offering it for a different price since the coaching will be personalized coaching will be less.
Yes, but there is no issue also there because order forms doesn't assign tags. So in this case, they only are going to be able to see the course in which they are working, not the other course.
Okay. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I'm delighted.
Okay,
Oof, that was a hard one. I was just getting in.
thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Any more questions?
Me next, yeah.
Oh, yes, let me stop sharing because I can't see you. Yes, Michelle. Hit.
Thanks, Brenda and Gabrielle. I have two questions mainly. I'm just starting in the platform. All of my work has been in another platform and all my work's in Japanese. So I've just translated all of the systems things into Japanese and I'm doing a lot of back-end stuff, but we're about to, there's two things. The launch, we're relaunching this training. And the first one is very much focused on internally for the people. And once they get through that, then those who are have bought the course outright or on certain memberships will get access to the next level where we can have a forum around the training. So I'm wanting to know what I do in that case. I'm guessing that similar, like I've got the first training and then I duplicate it for the second training. And I'm guessing, I don't know, do I then mirror all of those contents into that training to make a forum around that specific training? But the people who are in the free version, or the first version, everyone who does the first version, whether free or paid, don't have access to the forum. It's only because I want them to be internally focused and not have that. But from the second round, they've got the option to then be in a forum around any of those topics in the training. And I wanted to know how to structure that.
So in order for people to have access to the forum, you have to edit the navigation bar and add the community forum option. That's the way that it works. I think it could be possible for you to add the option for the community forum until they reach the part that you want them to reach in order for them to go to the community forum. So before that, you hide the option for the community forum so they don't even know what that is about. And then when they reach to the point where you want them to see the forum, then you habilitate the option in the navigation bar, and that's when they will be able to see that button. Also, in
the navigation bar this time is when you,
let me show you.
Yep, thanks.
Yes, so, I think I'm not sharing the correct one. Sorry about that. I think it's this one. So let's go to one of my courses, right? So I'm doing this 5-day yoga challenge. If I go there, here's what I have edited that. I go to step number 4, where I customize my pages. And then from the home page, I edit that. And at the top, you see, for example, home, forum, trainings, all trainings, replays, and forum, right? So I can click in edit content. If I go to data, here's where you will find all those links. So right now they have the option to go back to home. Then they also have the option to go to trainings, and they have the option to go to replays. If you don't have that, or if you don't want that, you can just delete that. And in the case of forum, you can simply add a new link. I will delete this and I can write community forum. All of this is happening in my navigation bar at the top. And then I link it to an internal page, which will be my forum link to, and then you scroll down a little bit more, and then you find forum, and that's it. And you can also have the option here, for example, you want to show this to everyone, or you want to show this with people with tags. So let's say that for the ones that you want to be able to see the community forum, you add to them a tag when they finish the part that you want them to finish. And so only then they will see the option on the navigation bar about the community forum. That's the way that I would do it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So I think I have that. Again, we find so many layers when the English doesn't show up the way we want it, or the Japanese doesn't, but we're getting there. What next question was with the, so I've got another master's training in a different platform, and we're bringing in those master students just to, and that whole training will be bringing in, but I'm getting them to test the forum for us. And so I've just set up a mock meditation sort of course. And I want to bring these students into a forum so that we can learn how to navigate it, because we just need different instructions for the Japanese people, because it's a bit different, you know. So I want to go through that process of, do I just so in their case, in order to have a forum, we have to have a course that it's attached to, I imagine, yes?
Yes. Well, yes and no. If you allow me to answer a couple of more questions, today's topic is actually building your forum. So I will be talking a little bit more in depth about that.
Right.
To
that first.
Yeah. And if someone else has any other questions, I can go through them, and then at the end I will, do all the forum stuff, if that's okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Awesome. Okay, so Michelle, Michelle
The
Race.
other Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question about, I'm getting ready to publish the program, but I only wanted like the first couple modules open, because it's like a pre-sale. So, because I'm still working on the rest of the videos. So I need to figure that out. And I also needed to put a coupon in for the beta group that I already promised it would be free. So if you could help me with those two things.
Okay, so for the
Do you want me to share my screen or not?
I can show you real quick about the coupon.
Okay.
So if you go back to your admin page, like the app.experiencefy.io, and then I go to my course.
Wow.
If you go to step number 2, which is where you set your course payment options, here is where you can create a discount coupon. So here it says add, so just click add. Then you give your coupon a name and the percentage of the coupon that you're going to give.
Okay.
Then you give some more details, like when does the coupon expires, what is the discount amount, sorry. And if the coupon applies to certain people, you can select that here. Sorry, not to the people, but like in all payments or only the first payment.
Okay, so I would tell those beta people ahead of time that they can be, they get 100% off with the coupon.
Right.
And then when I go to actually launch the pre-sale, they'll have the other fixed price.
Yes, so you set your coupon, and then when you go to customizing your page, you go to the order form. And in your little box down here, well, maybe in this case it won't apply because I haven't set a price, but let me set a price real quick. So I will say that I'm charging $100 or $10, never mind. So, okay, I do that. I think I'm good. Then I go again to my page, to my order form.
Order form. Yeah.
To my homepage. Oh no, order form, sorry, so sorry. Here we go. And then here we have the option to do that, but I think we have to edit the option of the coupon. So
Hmm?
let's go to the left column data. We have the email, we have, if you have the phone, you can turn that on as well. If you need the address, I think that's also an option. Experience level. Let's see here. So in the second one, you will find I saw it. I'm not seeing it now.
Yeah, it just was
Where is it?
there a minute ago. I saw it too.
Yeah, I think I saw it. Oh, custom available prices. Here, show coupon.
Okay,
So if you click there, show coupon code field, there you go.
okay.
And then you get to, you write the section name. Here you have one, like a demo, got a coupon code, add it here. And here's the option. So if they add the coupon that you just created for 100%, then it will be applied.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And the,
Awesome.
and the second question is also just when to open
The module.
the modules and where, like my first two, I want to be open. And then after that, I wanted to not open till I'm finished. But I want to do a pre-sale.
Okay, good. So for that, if you still don't have the, like more modules, what you can do. Oh, you do.
Well,
you do.
they're done. I just have to do the videos for them.
Okay. So
That's what's
what
the
you
holdup.
need to do is you have your module 1, then your module 2. And then let's say that we have a third module. So the way that you do that, I believe, Gabrielle, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that she would do that is by going to the experience engine, right? So here is where she would edit or tell the system when to open the third module, for example, or the fourth module, etc. So for example, let's create a new one. Let's see the playbook.
And you do it from scratch.
From scratch? Okay. Because yeah, I think we don't have the option here.
In the module, it had an option, I thought, in the actual module to say when you want it open, like binge watching and all of that.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're correct.
There
You're
it is.
correct. Yes. So for example, in the training, it works like if you go to the release timing, you have the option to leave logged, to, get it off immediately, etc. So I think it should be the same with the modules. Let's see.
Release timing.
Yeah, edit. But I don't see release timing here. Where did you find that option?
The one you just looked at, the 5-day challenge above, you go in there.
Oh,
and
right.
trainings.
You can release the trainings by using the menus inside the trainings, but if you want to release a module, you have to use the experience engine.
Yeah, because these are the trainings. So here, yes, you can go to release timing and simply select when you want it released. But for the modules, we don't have that option. As you can see, if I click in edit, I only get to edit what the module is about, the module description, etc. But like, Gabriel, how do you add a tag for this one? Or let's try. So let's go to step number 5 and let's create a new one from scratch. Oh, sorry.
Okay. In here, you need to first ask the right question. How do you want the course to be? For example, I want the first model to be released immediately. I want the second model to be released immediately. But the third one, I wanted that live locked for maybe until a few days. Then you can use the experience engine and use tags. Or otherwise, you can create another course with all the models open. And you just, after they finish the second model, you just direct them to the new course, for example. but there are like different ways to achieve that.
So we have different options here. When you create a new experience, you have the starting conditions, right? Here you have the option for when someone completes a module, for example. And when you complete a course, yes, I think this would be the one. Module completed. So this is my first module, the 5-day challenge. And then how often should the entire experience be allowed to run? Only once or as often as triggered. Let's see.
What does that mean? As often as triggered?
Right. But it says that, well, never mind. Let's keep it like that. Only for students who join the course anytime. Okay, so then yes, once only. Anytime, let's add it. So let's go to the one. So if a user completes this 5-day challenge module,
Mhm.
let's go here, and then let's add a first action, which would be, for example, a delay timer that could
There
be
in
on.
the bottom, unlock model.
Ah, okay. So it could be on lock, but she wants it locked. So she doesn't want the module to be released because she
Not
still,
ready.
Okay, you want the model to be locked. Okay, in that case, you can do it on the step 4.
in the step 4.
Yeah, the way that the student cannot see it.
Step 4.
So that would go where? In single module or
No, in all models.
all modules? Okay.
And you hide the third one.
How? Edit content?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
how it
think,
looks like right now, like maybe 3 show up too, also on mine.
Show a specific module trainings only. So I think she needs to create a tag. So she
Okay.
needs to create a tag for those who finish module number 2. And then the third module will be shown.
You
Oh,
can click there and show specific models, for example.
Show specific modules only.
And you
And
can choose which one to show.
This is the first one, and then this is the second one. Okay, so you can do it like that. And you can just select what are the specific modules that you want your students to see for now.
That's in step 4. Are we still in step 4?
Yes, that's the step number 4, but it needs to be manual. So whenever you unlock the third module, you will have to come back here and edit this part here.
No,
Manual.
if you just copy the course completed and you added another experience directing your students to the new course with all the modules.
Well, it's a 8-week course and I want to open, you have the first 2 weeks open. And hopefully by the 3rd week, I'll get my videos done so I can open the other courses. But I originally intended just to put one out a week for 8 weeks.
Okay. You can do it on the second course, for example. This is the way I am thinking through this. So if you have like the first course with the first one and the second one released, you leave it that way. You just copy this one into the second one, and the second one will have all the more content that you are going to add, and then you can just direct the students that complete the first one to the second one, and you are going to be working only on the second course. That it's a copy from the first one, but with the new content every time.
New content every week.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting our terms on. I'm thinking modules and you're saying courses, but are you meaning modules?
No,
No.
you can have.
I only have
2
one course.
Yeah,
And it has
but
8 modules and some of the modules have additional training.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, you can do it. You can leave that as is. And after they finish the open modules and trainings, you can add another experience directing them to the new course. And that course will have eventually more content. So that way you will have two courses, but they will only see one. They will just move to another course.
But she only has one course.
I only have one course and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I know.
done. I just need to put videos on it.
Maybe
I'll put-
another, sorry, Hannah, but another way that that could work is that, just like Christopher says, so if you go back to your step number 3, you can simply block or lock the trainings. So for my module number, let's say that this one, right? You can simply go to the training number 1 of the 3rd module, and then in release timing, you just leave it locked.
Okay,
So that's easier.
okay.
What I was thinking about that, Brenda, is maybe they will be able to see the module listed. Maybe they cannot access or use it, but they will see it listed. So I was thinking like a way just to be able to not show at all.
Right.
the module.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because maybe that will create some confusion because they will be able to see module number 3, but they won't be able to see any of the trainings.
Yeah, they
Um,
won't open.
Right, so what Gabriel was saying was that if you just hide it from here, for example, they
Mhm.
won't even be able to see the module, so they won't be confused.
And that's
Yeah.
hidden on step 4.
That's in
By
step
the-
4. Yeah,
That was a great suggestion, Christopher, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can see how I might be able to use them both ways, actually. See which works better.
sure.
Okay, good deal. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Brenda, before you leave this bridge, can you just run back how you did that? Because I'd like to know that as well, not to have the modules or the trainings there, as you said, it may cause some confusion, even though it's locked. How did you hide it again? I wasn't looking.
So when you're looking the trainings, maybe they will be able to see the module number 3 here. If you don't hide it, like we suggested at the end, but they might still be able to see module number 3 being unlocked, but they won't see any content inside of it because here you are locking the trainings. So they might see the module, but they won't see any content inside of it. That's where the confusion might be. But if you hide it from here, you don't really need to lock the trainings because they won't be able to see the module. So it's just one or another. Either you hide it here.
That's the all modules page, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let me stop sharing. So Naomi, please go ahead.
Oh, I'm muted. I have a few questions. Well, first one's maybe quick. So I want to track conversion on the order form. Some courses are paid workshops and some courses are free. So I wanna keep track of leads, and I also want to keep track of payment, like people who make payment using Facebook Pixel or the metadata. So which conversion event can we keep track through Experience.Fly? Or does it matter?
I think Google Analytics is only one option available. I'm not sure if I am understanding the question, sorry.
Sorry,
So
Naomi, can you please repeat it again?
Yeah, so I use Facebook ads to bring traffic to this course enrollment, the order form. so there is a section in the setting under convert track. It's only exists inside all the form page of experience file, not other pages. So I have to place the metapixel code on the order form, and under so like when I click on edit the content, on the left column there's a section called tracking and analytics, right? So I went through the tutorials on how to embed the code by just copying and pasting in here, but I guess in order for this to function with the Facebook ad management, I need to specify, I need to choose the conversion event, the tracking event. So I'm asking, do I need to use, there's particular conversion event that the experience file supports, or it can be any of those conversion event or tracking event. Is this something you can ask a developer to find out for me?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, Naomi, because it's a question for the developers. Only they know how it's set up, all within the page.
Right,
So,
but
yeah.
I don't have direct access to experience besides you guys. That's why I wanted to ask if we can just relay that question.
Excellent. Yeah, you can just send us an email and we can maybe just create a ticket to the developers, because yeah, it's a technical question. Yeah.
All right, so another question is, last time I was here a couple of weeks ago, I asked about how my like membership people can change their plan, like payment plan, or what do you call it? Change their account information on the membership page. And there was no button for that last time when we were together.
Yeah, also there is no way you can just customize that from your end.
Right.
It's not thinking that way. The platform is thinking the best way and the easiest way for any coach to just create the experience for the student, the easiest way. So yeah, it's also like another technical question also.
Well, no, it's already in the tutorial that there should be a button in the hamburger menu where the account profile or account setting, where the member can change, like if they want to if they want to change the payment plan, or if they want to unsubscribe, they can do that from their end. But we couldn't find that the link when we were on the Zoom call. So I was wondering if you found anything else.
Okay, maybe I didn't understand the question the first time. I thought you was referring the way you can modify that option for all your students, not for the student side, but from your side.
No, like for membership subscription, there should be a link. There should be a way for the members to terminate their membership, or no, if they want to unsubscribe from membership, the tutorial says there is a link to do that, but when we tried to look at it, there was no link. So
okay, Naomi, sorry, we didn't understand your question like the first time. Brenda, maybe you can show her that part.
Show her? How can I show her that?
From the perspective of a student.
Oh,
Yes.
how
Right.
it's how the student can see the menu from
Right,
his.
so for that, Naomi, you would need to add me to your course manually so I can see the way that it works, because I don't have a membership.
Yeah, well, we tried that last time, and because unless you have a payment subscription with Stripe, I think that's how we conclude that none of us could see the link to change the payment settings, subscription settings, because you have to actually be subscribing to the credit card payment plan with Stripe. But I just wanted to see if anybody who has paid members has the ability to subscribe, like unsubscribe or change their payment plan from their end. The tutorial says there is a link to do that if you click on the profile icon.
As a student, you mean?
Yeah, as a student.
Right, so,
And I told my students to go ahead and do that, and they said that they can't find anything to control their subscription. So I've been helping them manually from my end, but it doesn't conflict. It conflicts with what the Experience File tutorial says.
right, because we're saying one thing and you are not finding.
Well, I can't find it because I'm not subscribing to my
Right.
program, but my students were telling me that they can't find that link. So
And have you tried creating
well,
like-
I'm asking you, have you guys tried or asked someone to actually test it with their payment plan? Because I can't, there's no way I can find it out unless I start subscribing to myself and start paying myself, because.
Right, so that could be a way, adding yourself like a dummy email that you have and adding yourself as a student.
Yeah, I did that, but I was told that I don't see that. I still don't see the link because I'm not paying myself. Like I don't want to, like when I have a account, when I start subscribing to, when I actually make payment through the order form,
Uh-huh.
I lose like 10% for the service fee, even if it's for myself. So like I don't want to keep
Of course,
wasting
of
my
course.
money.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I asked you to investigate that.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Okay,
So-
Naomi, I just shared the knowledge base link to the chat. It's the way the student can unsubscribe from your course.
Yeah,
Another
that's,
way, I am thinking in maybe a creative way to do that. Maybe just create a coupon, Brenda, and subscribe to her course.
No, but what she needs is that people from her course can't unsubscribe. And they can find the way to do that, right, Naomi? Like there's no way for them to change either the payment or they
or
can.
subscription. Yeah, cancel payment or change their credit card. Because
Okay.
a lot of other courses have that way.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
If they want to update the credit card, because the credit cards expire after some time, then members need to keep updating a payment information. And I don't want to be the one who keeps doing that for them. There should be a way for them to control on their end, like when they want to leave my membership or when they want to change their credit card information.
Have you tried this, Naomi? When you go to your students,
Mm-hmm.
You can search for one for your dummy account. In my case, this is my dummy account. I can manually add myself to a different course.
Yeah,
So-
I've been doing that. Yeah, but but I still don't see that on the home page.
So it doesn't allow
Can
you.
you, can you see that? I mean, do you see it? Or am I the only one who can't see the link?
Sorry, which link?
Well, the account setting link. When you click on the profile,
Uh-huh.
there's a way to change the payment plan and stuff like that as a student or as a user.
Right, but I would need you to do this first so I can see yourself as a student, and then we can go through like what are the options for this person, for your dummy account.
Okay, well, I created dummy accounts and nothing worked. That's why I keep coming back here.
Right.
So does that feature actually exist? Is anybody using that?
Hmm.
Like, does anybody have a, like, I'm sure like some of you have paid students in their courses,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do you have to cancel their payment plan for them, or like have they been able to manage their own payment information from the home page?
I think none of did someone here has already clients for their courses, or are you just starting out? I think most of us are starting out, so we don't have clients yet.
Yeah,
so
but
most people have launched.
Okay, so but you guys in support team know how it works, right? Because you mentioned that even in the tutorial. So have you even tried it? And does it actually exist? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When I tried it with dummy account or even through my paid clients, we are saying that we can't find the link to change the payment setting as a student. So is there, like, seems like there's some kind of developer issues that they
Yeah.
can make it visible, make that feature visible or not.
Right. So
Okay,
let's do
sorry,
that.
Brenda.
Yes.
Sorry,
Brenda.
yeah, in the I just share the knowledge base, the
Yeah.
help center,
Mhm.
and it says like on the profile of the student,
Yeah.
he can manage that. Can you maybe screen share and show us how the student sees the platform and get into the profile to see? Maybe Naomi's right. We need to check out what the student is seeing. And maybe we can, because I am not completely sure I am understanding the question. Sorry, Naomi, I'm trying, but
Well,
I think
there are some members who wanted to cancel their membership, and I told
Okay.
them, I just almost like just forwarded them the tutorial instructions from Experience.fi. They could not, they can't find that link. And I
Yeah.
tried it as a dummy account. I don't see it. And then when we were here, there are three of us, three of you guys from support team, and I was here, and we tried it with share screen, and we couldn't find it.
We're gonna
So-
find it, right? So I think there's two things we can do here. The first thing would be asking in the Facebook group, because like Christopher says, Michelle says, the most advanced creators are there and they do have clients already, so they might have faced this issue if there's an issue. And the second thing is that it would be really helpful if you took a screenshot or if you ask one of your students to take a screenshot of what they see in the options of their profile, to see if they actually can't see the option of canceling their membership. So that way we can send it to the developers and say, hey, what's going on, because there's an issue here. But we would need like the screenshot of one of your students in order to confirm that that's happening. So you don't have to pay for your, to be a
Right,
student.
but I was just simply asking, do you guys have made any progress in that investigation? And
Right,
I
we
guess
haven't.
you haven't.
Yeah,
and
to be
And
completely
also, like, you are not willing to do that right now, so that's fine. That was my second question. But I have a third question about the 5-day challenge template, but I can come back if other people wants to ask a question before me.
Okay, thank you, Naomi.
Okay, meanwhile, I will check on my end if I can reproduce the issue. Maybe we have time, we can review that one again. Yeah, go ahead, Brenda, continue.
So if no one else has any more questions, I can quickly go through the forum thing, but okay, Christopher, please go ahead.
I typed my question and
Oh, let me
Yeah,
quickly check.
saying, continuing with, I know you can hide blocks. Can you hide pages?
Yeah. So let
Thank
me quickly see how we can do that.
And for Naomi, I put in the chat there as well. You can type in your question in the Facebook group.
Yes, thank you very
Yes,
much.
I know that. But I wanted to get quick answer here.
Yes,
Thank you.
sorry about that, Naomi.
Yeah, I do have a question after this. So
Okay, so if you go to customize your course pages, you can create like the mission accomplished one, right? So let's see. Page settings. Here, make page
I'm
public.
just seeing your student page, Brenda. It's not moving.
Oh, sorry. Let me share again. This one. So this is the one I was taking a look at page settings. So it's like you have the page URL, the title, and then make page publicly visible. That's not the one. But I guess that the way that you do that is going to the step number 5 and go to the experience engine. Here you should be able to do that. So let's try it. The trigger would be when they complete a training or they complete a module. I don't know which case it
Complete the course.
a course. Okay, so the course completed, and then only once, anytime. Let's add it. So if a user completes this course, let's add what happens. So you can look at training, SMS, delay timer, add a tag, add a badge. Let's see. It could be with a tag, but how do you attach the tag to the page, right? So let's core pages. Batch and suspend. That's a really good question. So maybe the answer is no, but let me quickly look in the forum. What you can do though is add a new training, for example. So let's go to the number 3. That's a really good question.
What about doing something really similar than the forum one, Brenda?
Like, how would you suggest to do that?
Adding to the dash, like on the navigation bar, and hide the menu. That way it's like a button, so they can move to the page.
But I
Or
guess
you wanted to be just at the end and then showing under the training list. That's an important question for Christopher.
Yeah. Yes, Gabriel. So when they finish the course, the mission accomplished page shows up, and you have the mission accomplished button and they click
Uh-huh.
the button and they get the certificate.
Okay, okay. So that way you want to hide that page for the student until it's finished the course complete.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be under the list of the trainings. You can just create a page.
But
Yeah,
how do you
similar.
show it? How do you
I-
show it to?
Yeah, how do you show it only when they get the course completed tag?
Exactly.
The course completed tag. Okay, maybe you don't have to use a tag.
Add a tag in block visibility? I
It's
thought
just
you-
that block visibility works individually for each block.
Block,
And
yeah.
we want it to work for the whole page. That's why it wouldn't work.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but you can create, as far as I understand the question, and I am imagining this, maybe just create a custom page, and that page will be only available through the navigation bar.
That's what we are doing. Like this is the custom page for mission accomplished. But still, like, how would you show it to someone who finished the course? If you can add a tag to the page itself, like completely, you can only add tags to the specific blocks, but you can't add a tag to the whole page. So that's
Have
like,
have you tried it with the URL?
I'm new to this, so I would know, but there is already a mission accomplished page on the drop down. So I wanted to hide that until the student finishes and I will edit it to put the button so that they click that and get a certificate.
Okay,
There's
this is
already-
the,
there's- Brenda
yeah.
has it up there, there's already a mission accomplished page.
Okay, this is the way I'm thinking through this. Maybe just add the button, and that button link it to an external page, and the external page will be the URL of your custom page. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Can you see that one more time, please?
sorry, I was replying to Hannah. Can you please repeat what you just said? I think it was Gabriel.
Yep, you create a custom page. That page is not available for everybody, but you can just copy the URL and then create a block with a button, and that button will be linked to the URL of the custom page.
Okay, so let me copy that.
I don't know if that will work, but that's the way I am thinking through this. That can be, maybe we can replicate it on our end and
I
then
think-
come back to you, Christopher, to try it.
Yeah, I think Brenda's gonna try it. Let's see if she gets through.
Yeah, I think it will work, but let's try it.
So if I go to my single training and then I create a new block
With a custom, with a button.
with a button. So let me, I mean, the ones that have buttons are the, it doesn't
I
really,
think it's, I are under text and image on the
Yeah.
button.
okay. Ah, this is so annoying. Okay, here. So there we go. And then I'm going to just simply change the button here. And actually you don't need the link. You can simply link it to an internal page. So mission accomplished. And then you take them to an internal page. And this is the mission accomplished one, right? So I'm closing that one. And then this link should take you to the, let me see if I'm able to see that as a preview because I haven't published this one yet. Oh, okay. So I go there, mission accomplished. Yeah, and it takes me to the to the page of the mission accomplished.
Good job, Gabriel. Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome. Brenda, I have an update on Naomi's.
Uh-huh.
Naomi's, you are right. I tried on my end, and there is the knowledge base must be updated in that info, because she's right. There is no option like it's show on the knowledge base. Thank you very much for that, Naomi. We will take care of that. We need to check that out. It's not like on my side or Brenda's, but we will pass that info. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, I just want, that's okay, if it takes time to make change. I just wanted to have some kind of like solid idea to give my members,
Sure, totally.
right? Like,
Yeah.
because before I said, yes, you can control everything about the membership, and if it's not, that's okay. I just tell them to just email me if
Right.
who wants to change your payment plan.
Yeah, for being completely honest with you, I didn't understand your question the first time. I thought that you was asking us how can you somehow modify that option, the way your student will see his
Yeah,
profile.
well,
Yeah,
right.
that was the misunderstanding there. I apologize for that. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, just we couldn't even see anything, so it was not there anymore. But if you're saying that was outdated, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have been, you know, the platform has been having a lot of changes and a lot of updates. There are new features added every month. So yeah, sometimes we need to know all of those details, and some of them
Yeah.
just pass by. Yeah, sorry for that.
Can I ask you a quick question? So for the 5-day challenge template, there are lots of email already set up for to be triggered from the beginning of the challenge. How does it start that there's email sequence for each day, and I just couldn't figure out how to get that started because
Right. So let's take a look. I have a 5-day challenge here.
mhm.
And then if I go to the step number 5 and I go to the experience engine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right. So for example, when the user is added to the course, then they receive this student welcome email, right?
I got that one going.
Okay, perfect. Then when a user receives the workshops that starts in a day, so before the workshop actually starts, then they wait 1 day until, before the course starts, and then they receive an email.
So how do you specify when the challenge starts?
Oh, okay, right. So that's a really good question. So delayed by 1 day. So when someone signs up for the course, it's saying that it automatically will wait 1 day from the moment that they sign up to give them this tag and send them this email from the moment that someone joins. But you are correct. If you are starting
But if it's live,
exactly, if it's live, then what's happening, right?
yeah, because some people sign up 1 week before, and some people sign up on that day. So
Right.
if they have to wait 1 day to get the access to the first training, day 1 training with Zoom link, that'll be off the sequence. So
Right.
so how can I make everybody start receiving my day 1 announcement Sunday night, or Sunday morning, and the Monday morning they get the reminder, and at the end of Monday, they receive a reminder for tomorrow.
That's correct. You are correct. So let's go find out. let's see the challenges here, because all of the trainings, for example, are locked in the 5-day challenge, for example. All of
Yeah.
them are locked, which kind of gives me the idea that you have to unlock them manually each day.
Yes.
You are
So-
not performing anything, right?
Yeah.
Yes, please continue.
Well, the way I do it, so I teach painting, so I do Zoom call and do painting demo
Mhm.
during the day, and the replay becomes the lesson one, the day one lesson. So that becomes the training video and the content. So at the end of each day, students receive an email said the training day one is ready to watch. That's how I create content for live challenge.
Look, it's for some reason it's not working in our. Gabriel,
So-
we really need to
So
take a
I
look.
don't have a pre-recorded video for the challenge. Each day I do live class and the replay becomes the day one daily content.
Right,
Okay, there are like 2 to 3 questions here. Okay,
yeah.
the first one, how does the system knows when a student starts the experience?
Yeah.
There are 2 ways. The first one is through the order form. Once they finish the process through the order form, the system then starts like tracking the movements of the students.
Mhm.
The second one is adding them manually. So when you click on their students, you click add the student, that's another way. That way, the student will not pass through the order form, but the system will trigger all the experiences. And the second thing is, yes, we are updating the knowledge base and it has been updating since I'm here. So we need to take a look on that one. You was trying to reach the 5 training challenge and the 10 days. And I think, let me see if I can share you the link, Brenda.
This is a gamified life challenge.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's about the 5 and the 10-day challenges.
okay.
Okay.
What's the link for that? I'd like to
Put
see.
it in the chat, yeah. There you go.
Thank you. I will watch that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And if I still have a question, I will come back. But I think that will give me some idea.
Yeah, I think it gives you some insight on how it works.
Yeah.
We'll take you step by step.
Mhm.
Yes, please take a look at it with your own time.
Yeah, because I'm thinking maybe I need to add a specific tag to all the students, just like the day before day one or something like that.
Okay, probably. Yeah, let's take a look at the video and I will also watch it to see if you have any questions next week. Not next week, but next session, and I can help you with
Okay.
anything that you need.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Naomi. Okay, we are running out of time. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope to see you in the next office hours, and I hope you have a great rest of your night and day. Thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you, everyone.
you.
Have a
Bye.
great evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.